Your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. This is Cynthia Towett, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. We're on episode 2040, Shedding the Old Weight and Embracing Emotional Freedom. It's about letting go of that baggage that's holding on to us for so long, that we hold on to for years and for generations, and it is really time for us to let it go. That's what this show's all about tonight. And the reason why I do go live on this show is because I do believe that we have all been misled and misguided by what? By our emotional selves. That I feel like that we are operating from fear, doubt, insecurity, not good enough, just feeling like we got to prove ourselves out there to the world or someone else. That's our first main go-to energy, and that's really a false way to be living. That's a lower vibration. It actually takes our strength away when we're operating from that point of view. My goal here on this channel is to flip your emotional story around to better it, whatever way we're going to do it, whatever method works for you, to be operating from love and above, peace and harmony, passion and desire, from joy and happiness. Come on, baby, let's get this show rolling and let's get you guys' life going. And tonight we are creating space for emotional freedom. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to talk about the emotional baggage that we all hold, or some of us hold. No, I think we all hold some emotional baggage, and how silently it actually affects our lives. And the talking points I'm going to be talking about tonight is, what is emotional baggage? Really, what is it? And how it shows up in our life. The cost of what it is, what it cost us to carry that. And the truth is that we don't have to carry it forever, but we have been. And then I'm going to give you some tools for releasing this emotional baggage, and then the lightness that follows. So, looking extra pretty sharp. I got all my lights on, First, I want to really say thank you for all those that are showing up to the live. We have Dollface, Raquel, Summon, Brittany, Andrew, Kathleen, and Arpita. Happy to see you guys all here. So that means that you guys love the show that I perform for you. So here we go. What is emotional baggage? What is it really? Well, to tell you the truth, it has to do with a past situation. Not just any past situation, a past situation that caused us some pain, that caused us some suffering. It's a past situation with unresolved feelings. They come from limiting beliefs. For example, these pains come from heartbreak, a childhood trauma, holding on to any guilt, shame, resistance, fear. All of that is baggage. See, I can talk about this because I have my own personal story that had gone on in the background, where I was truly able to flip my emotional story around to a higher vibrational story, that I'm not holding on to that baggage, because I learned how to release it, which we're going to talk about several different methods in this show. But there is one method that I'm actually going to take you through the actual release process. My story is that I had fibromyalgia for 15 years, and fibromyalgia really, makes you tired, makes you forgetful, makes you confused. You're in a lot of pain, you're in a lot of suffering. You try to get up and get ready to go do whatever you have to do for the day, but maybe it takes you 3 hours just to get dressed. It's crazy. And how you don't really feel whole, you feel incomplete, you feel like something's missing. So you're operating in some kind of shame, like you're feeling shameful for not being able to be that version of you that you feel like you should. Or maybe you're feeling guilty because you can't stand up to what your own expectations are of yourself. But then I learned how to flip my emotional part of the story around to better. And once I learned that, I go, oh, I need to be sharing this out to the world. So here I am. How does this emotional baggage show up? It shows up in relationships. We can get into a relationship because we haven't dealt with it. Let's say we have not dealt with this emotional baggage that we're carrying some weight, some extra weight. We haven't dealt with it. And so what happens is it shows up in our relationships. When something is said that triggers that past moment of time, it comes into the current moment of time, and whoa, all of a sudden there's an explosion, there is something that happened, and now you're blaming it on your partner because they're the ones that set off the trigger. It must be their fault. But the truth is, if you ever felt that way before, that means it was something of the past. It's something that happened in the past some time ago. it shows up even with fear of success or being vulnerable. That you think, you're going forward, and you think you got this, and you're going forward in your life, and you're going to be successful, but something in the past knocked you down or made you feel like that you could never be a success, and so you're holding on to the emotional baggage, which is putting some weight upon you, and so that can show up in any place, anywhere, anytime. It shows up with anxiety. It shows up with us procrastinating. And with people pleasing, that we want to please those people so that wound of ours doesn't show up. And then also it can actually bring exhaustion. It can rob your energy away. It can bring physical tension in. It shows up with pain. It shows up with suffering. It shows up in so many ways. Hello, Coulter. Thank you for showing up. We love you here. Yep. The cost. What is the cost of carrying the load? I'm telling you, we're going to talk about that too. The cost is emotionally blocks. It blocks, what does it block? It blocks your joy. It blocks your happiness. It blocks your love. It blocks your peace. It blocks your passion. It blocks your desire. Well, wait a minute, Miss Gypsy. You just blocked all of the higher vibrational energy that we're trying to go to. That's right. That's what it's blocking. It's blocking our higher self. It brings physical stress, physical pain. It brings us stress. It brings us fatigue, physical tension, headaches, neck aches, back aches. It can show up any which way, in any which form that is of a lower vibrational energy. It is robbing our lives away because we haven't dealt with the pain of the past. We keep that story still going on in the background. It's still like talking to us that this is a real story. This really happened. And because we never amended that story or healed that story, it's still in our energy. And that's why it's old weight that we're holding on to, that we're carrying upon us, that I'm going to show you in a little bit how we can let that go magically. So it's not costing us, but it can also cost you in your spirituality, because it disconnects you from your intuition. It disconnects you from self-love. It disconnects you from peace. I mean, all of that right there is a good reason to, learn how to let go of the weight of the past so we can truly live in the present moment. The truth is, you do not have to carry that weight forever. You don't. Anyhow, what we carry is normally not even ours in the first place. We actually picked up somebody else's story, and then we're carrying the weight of their story, and who knows how many generations that story's been going on. So how many generations of weight are you carrying with you today? Today we have tips and tools to be able to lighten the load, to take that weight off so we can really free ourselves from the past. Just by acknowledging that healing just takes time, but release brings us awareness that and our intention back, with awareness with intention. It can feel so heavy. It can. Some of the tools, of course, I've talked about a lot of these tools in other ways, but, I like to keep bringing them up because one day you'll go, oh, that's the tool that works the best for me, or, this tool works, but that tool doesn't work. There's so many different tools that we can have. But which tool works for you? Like there's EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. And I'm sorry. And we can, which is the tapping. We're just tapping through the emotion. But I really want to get to another method, but we're going to get to that in a little bit. Or the Ho'oponopono. The Ho'oponopono prayer does magic. It works wonders. When that pain and the suffering comes in, we flip right the switch into the Ho'oponopono prayer, and how the healing just starts taking place magically. Just through the words, just through the vibration, just through the energy. It's amazing. Or then we can use some automatic writing. Any of these things is in my Gypsy's Toolbox list. You can go to any of them if you want to utilize them again, but I'm going to teach you something new on today's show. But automatic writing, where you can start writing down your issue or your pain or your suffering, and then you start asking it what it needs to do, and it starts to actually give you an answer. Or if you don't want to do the automatic writing, you can do some journaling, and you start the journaling. What am I ready to let go of? Ready to let go of pain. I'm ready to let go of suffering. I'm ready to let go of the story of the past that brings this anxiety, that brings this tension, that brings this reaction out of me. Out of the middle of nowhere. Or we can use affirmations like, I am safe. It is safe for me to let go. I am free to let go of all that pain and suffering. We can use some form of crystals, getting a hold of the crystals and utilizing the powers and the strengths of the crystals, or some herbs, using the benefits of those. Using self-love and compassion is really, really important. Or you can use the insights of tarot, which I really love to do. That's actually what got me into tarot, is because I utilize tarot for healing. But tarot, use a card or two for intuitive guidance if that fits your style, okay? Or breath work, meditation, or visualization. Any of those will work. And tonight, so my main focus tonight is going to be of a visualization, which I'm going to do after I run my commercial. And this visualization is to release some of this weight that you've been holding on to far too long. All right, so then what happens after that? After we go through that, you're going to feel this lightness. This lightness is going to follow. What emotional freedom feels like is peace, empowerment, clarity, confidence. So I'm going to show you my commercial about flipping your emotional story around to better, my book. And right after that, I'm going to show you the commercial about letting go and moving on. And then I'll be back to do the visualization at letting go of the weight, okay? All right, I'll be right back. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. And she's back. You would think I just made that commercial, but I didn't. It's a commercial that I made at the beginning. 3 years ago. So it's just that I'm teaching the same stuff over and over and over again, but a different way. So you guys can get the message, so you can embrace it, so you can actually embrace your own personal emotional freedom. So right now, everyone, what I want you to do is, I want you to imagine putting on this suit. It's a dark suit. It's one piece, like an astronaut suit. I want you to just pull it on and pull that suit up. And the suit's really heavy. It's like weights. There's got weights holding it down. And I want you to just pull that outfit up. And I want you to put it on. Put it on yourself. I want you to feel the heaviness, how heavy that weight is, of all the regret, all the pain, all the disappointment, all the guilt, all the dissatisfaction. Just let it weigh on you. I want you to feel the weight. Feel how heavy it is when you pile it all on there to your conscious awareness, feeling it all one time. How it's making it feel like you can't even really move, even if you wanted to, because of this emotional baggage, which is weighing you down. Just a moment longer. I want you to hold it. I want you to know what that really feels like. Consciously. Not when it's already at the point of exploding and showing itself. I want you to consciously know what that feels like. Now what I want you guys to do is take that heavy outfit off. Just start taking it off. Peel it off slowly. Just let it start to drop off a little bit at a time. Just let that heavy one-piece outfit of the past, of all those ways, let it drop right off of your body, right out of your soul. Just let that whole outfit drop all the way down. As it's dropping, I want you to feel the shift that's going on in your body. Just let it drop. Yeah, take deep breaths as you're letting it drop all the way down to the ground. Now shake it off. Shake it, baby, shake it off. Shake it off. Oh, it's still down there by your feet. I want you to step out of that outfit all the way, leaving that heaviness behind. Let it go. No more do you wish to carry that, to have it with you. We're letting it go. It's not yours in the first place. We're just letting go of the weight of the emotional story that was created way back when. Shake it off. Shake it, baby. Shake it off. That's what you were thinking. Shake it off. Let's start claiming our lives back, our energy back, our strength back. Knowing that we have the power to let go of those stories that are not working for us for our highest good. This is a way to remove the energy that is holding you down from that emotional blockage. We just released the weight. We let it go. Let it go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Why is my screen? Oh, that screen must be behind. What's going on here? All right. Oh, I'm telling you, things are going on my screen. That's what's going on here. Oh my goodness, here. I guess the computer let go of some stuff too. I don't know what's going on. It keeps restarting to the beginning. All right, well, I gotta try not to pay any mind to that. You know, it's so important to us to be writing our script, writing our story. So, you know, who's the romance of your life? You're the romance of your life. You know? It is just as we see it. We get to see what our crystal ball looks like. Look in there. What do you want to create? You know, if you see something you don't want, that's what we need to let go of, to release, because I'm telling you, each and every one of you are a beautiful soul. There's beauty in your soul somewhere. I don't care what anybody says. There is beauty there. We just have to take off the weights, strip down what is creating the chaos, the pain, the ugliness. We've got to strip it down so you can truly see the beautiful soul that you are. So you can truly start living from your passion. So living from your passionate self. Falling in love, deeply and completely in love with yourself, and watching miracles take place daily in your life, all because you chose to rewrite your script, to recreate your life story, to be operating from a higher vibrational way. And I'm running a little long tonight. I see that. All right. Well, not much long. So anyhow, you are the light, you guys. You are the light. Came from Love Your Inner Goddess. You are the light. You are going through a spiritual initiation. Yeah. And I'm initiating it for you guys. This is happening because you're ready for it. Even if it doesn't feel that way, you wouldn't be here on my channel if you weren't ready for it. The way to pass the test is to rely on the light within you. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe in things don't believe that things won't work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it is doing. And it knows what it's doing. It proves it to me time and time again. So there are great and beautiful things meant just for you. And no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you in a perfect way, in a perfect time. So keep your faith and light. All will be well. The spiritual guidance is light is powerful. Some people don't understand this. The fear in their heart makes them critical. The fear stops them from seeing what is true. No, you cannot post a question. We're not doing questions right now. In the absence of truth, they behold to their judgments instead. They scoff at what they don't understand. Be careful of allowing such people to influence you. It's not wise to take advice from people who are invested in creating pain. You can have compassion for them, but you must not underestimate how negativity can taunt your trust in the universe, and it can. When we feel the light within us, when we trust in it, we are able to move beyond the fear and beyond the negativity that exists in this world. You have it within you to be the light. The only thing that can trap you is the choice to believe that the negativity and give into it, to the fear of it. That's not you. The fear is not you. So don't choose it for yourself. Don't listen to people who would cause you to question the light within you, or the real you. Be at peace, you beautiful soul, for the positive power of the light in you is stronger than any darkness. So, you guys, I am going to have a special show tomorrow. It is going to be quite late. It is 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a guest speaker that's coming on, and they're going to it's a coach. Yeah, we'll talk about who that is, but if you want to see more about it, you can go look to the look in the post. It's going to be 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on YouTube, and it'll probably be about 30 minutes. And then we're going to do a back-to-back session. Then we're going to go over there on Instagram if you missed it here on YouTube. And I don't do much on Instagram, so they're motivating me to get my story out on Instagram so people can see how I'm flipping your emotional story around to better live. Okay? All right, till next time, you guys, for the second part of the show, that'll start at 10:30. So be here, and I'll be here with you. So, and that's when you guys can claim your readings then. And until next time, have an awesome, amazing, beautiful day. Bye-bye, butterflies.